Hey guys, how's it going? It's Ollie here from CryptoVest.com. Today is the 26th of July and we're going to be looking at Komodo trading against Bitcoin over 4-hour candles. We had a request from Crypto Kira this morning asking us if we could do this, so yeah, that's absolutely fine. Thanks for that request, Kira. So diving straight into this one, we can see that Komodo has been falling nicely inside this sort of falling wedge pattern, has been consolidating nicely. It hit this base support, which is sort of a historical support area for Komodo at 1,750 sats. It then started pushing up towards this upper resistance to test it again, and then suddenly exploded through it. You can see it's a real high spiking candle, almost traced back to the 0.618 fib level above, but wasn't quite strong enough to get there, so now it's corrected straight back in again. So we're thinking this was a bull trap. You can kind of see this on lower indicators here on the Jake and Money Flow indicator as basically on the zero line here. Whenever the indicator is above the zero line, it's usually a sign of increased buying pressure. Whenever it's below, it's a sign of increased selling pressure. And you can see that when this candles were starting to spike, the indicator is actually showing increased selling pressure. So you could kind of already assume that this was going to be a bull trap, and it has corrected straight back down again and is now back inside this pattern. Why did it pump in the first place? Basically, Komodo is actually the top gainer among the top 61 cryptocurrencies this morning. Basically, China have this ranking system from the China Center for Information and Industry Development, the CCID, and it basically has a list of all the top cryptocurrencies which have the most interest from Chinese investors right now. So you can see which ones are the top in terms of Chinese investor rankings, and it goes down from there. So EOS was the top, and I think that drew a lot of people in. They were interested to see who was going to become second to EOS and so on. And suddenly they saw Komodo had come up 7 points in the table. That created a lot of interest for other investors around the world, and you can see how that's had an effect. Binance this morning is now accounting for 60% of all Komodo trades against Bitcoin pairing. So that's a huge response to this information. The price of Komodo is now at $1.72, but it has since corrected back down again. So you may be looking at maybe 160, 163 right now. I haven't really checked. But yeah, so basically that information, that rank table, created a lot of hype and has driven this price up, but has since corrected again. So we're now back along this 0.886 Fibonacci support, and we're still inside now this pattern. I think from here we will expect bulls to collect a little bit longer. You can see here RSI is actually oversold, and this sudden spike in momentum managed to carry it back into the middle of the index channel. Looking at the MACD in closer detail, you can see the faster moving average, this blue line, has really started to pull away now from the slow moving averages, is making its way back, and it's just about to cross over the signal line. You can say big buying candles as well. So this is a lagging indicator, so this could change as the price action drops back down again. But right now, momentum is holding pretty good. So I'd expect over the next day or so, or maybe over the next couple of days, they will now retest this resistance and push back towards this 0.786. And potentially even climb back into this channel and test the 0.618 again. Historically, this particular channel has been pretty prominent, particularly in the pump before Christmas. You can see it was sort of locked in here before it sprang off the support here, and then we've got a second bullish target above between the 0.5 and the 0.382. And I think here we can see it's been strong support throughout. So I think this will be another key area to look into, particularly if volume and support can continue in the way it has been. But the full TA, guys, you want to head over to CryptoVest.com. The link is in the description. And if you have any requests of assets that you'd like me to do a TA of, please drop it in the comments. And like and subscribe. Thank you.